Hi, this is Eric Moss. I'm going to talk to you about 4 slings that I've been using for rock climbing and their various merits and demerits and whatnot. So I've got here the Mammut contact sling 8mm, the Black Diamond 10mm Dyneema sling, Metolius 11mm sling, and the Black Diamond Nylon 18mm runner. Now their weights, respectively, are 18 grams, 20 grams, 24 grams, and 39 grams. So this one's the outlier for sure. And their prices are retail $9, $10 for the Black Diamond, $9 for the Metolius, and just $5 for this guy. So when I started out, I was using these nylon slings, and what I noticed is that they're not very workable. Like they're sometimes hard to put knots in just because you have such a thick material. So one of the tests I was thinking of doing, just to show some of the differences in the material of these slings, their weaves are different and stuff, so you get different results. And they also have slightly different lengths. Let's go over that real quick. So you can see them. Even though they're all 60cm slings, the Mammut is a little longer. The Metolius comes in somewhere behind it. The Black Diamond Nylon is next, and then the Black Diamond Dyneema is the shortest. But they all only vary by like an inch, so it's not a huge deal. But so one thing that you might find yourself doing if you're making an equalized anchor or something is you try to put an overhand knot in this, and it's pretty difficult, especially if these are already clipped at an anchor. It's pretty difficult to do this with that. I'm not even going to try. It's doable with this guy, but just barely. These Black Diamond ones are a little stiff, so I don't know if you can come in and see the difference in the weaves here. So let's put them in order of thickness. So we've got a pretty tight weave on the middle one in the Black Diamond, and that leads to a pretty stiff sling. These ones, where the Dyneema is concerned, it looks almost identical. It's got this. Actually, the Mammut sling has like a longer weave, and this one has a shorter weave, but they're about the same thicknesses. And you can notice another difference here, which is the wear. These have been all used about the same amount, and the Mammut is showing the most wear because its Dyneema is the most exposed, and it also has long loops in its weave, whereas this one has relatively short loops, and it's also protected by nylon on either side. That's the colored portion that you see is nylon, and that's a more wear-hardy material. So, and you know Dyneema from nylon because Dyneema can only be white, as far as I know. I think I might have seen Black Dyneema somewhere, but it generally is not supposed to take color. So you can see the nylon parts, and then the Black Diamond has worn pretty well, but it's stiff, as I mentioned. Like, you can even see the stiffness, and then this one's more supple, and this one. So the Metolius was actually surprisingly supple. So let's continue with my test here. So let's put an overhand in this. It can be done. It's not super easy, and it would be pretty hard to do in situ. This one surprised me. I really expected the Metolius, since it was cheaper, to be inferior, but it's actually pretty workable and supple, and as I mentioned, I think it's because of the Dyneema weave. So that was actually easier for me than the Black Diamond. And then this guy these are very supple, and they're very nice to work with, and they're very thin, but as I mentioned, they're not as durable. So what else did I want to talk about? Oh, so yeah, I think that's about it. You can make your own decision. For more discussion about climbing and related topics, subscribe if you want to. Thank you.